I want to talk about the whole religion in schools debate, the whole prayer in schools debate, the whole Ten Commandments in front of schools debate, that whole thing. How like everyone's saying that prayer is not allowed in schools anymore. They're outlawing prayer and other religious practices in schools now. You're not allowed to practice your own religion in schools now. Blah 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 blah. That's not true. If you want to pray during your own free time at school, whether you're an adult, teacher, or kid, student, you can do so. As long as you're not disrupting anyone else or any other school activity, you can do so. And that goes for any other religious practice, like reading the Bible or other religious texts or whatever. You can do so on your own free time while at school. No one's going to tell you that you can't. It's not outlawed. It's not banned. It never was. And it's just, yeah. Now, what isn't allowed is forcing religion onto other people unwillingly while at school. That's what's not allowed. Forcing people to do religious activities or practices against their will, unwillingly. Like forcing them to pray or read a Bible or anything else. That's what's not allowed, and it's what shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't force religion of any kind onto anyone unwillingly. It doesn't matter what religion it is. So anyone making those arguments that, they're restricting Christianity and Christians. No, it doesn't matter what religion it is. Christianity, Catholicism, Judaism, Satanism. It doesn't matter. Religion is a thing that shouldn't be forced upon anyone unwillingly. At all. No matter in any kind of sense. Especially at a school. Especially at a school. Especially at a public school, at least. But, yeah. So, yeah. And the whole debate over the Ten Commandments being put in front of public schools. You're not allowed to put Ten Commandments in front of public schools. They're taking down the Ten Commandments from a public school. That whole thing. It doesn't make any sense to put the Ten Commandments in front of a public school. A public school is not a religious building. It's not a religious school. It's a public school. So why would you put a religious anything in front of it? Statue, artifact, text, whatever. Why would you put anything like that in front of it? It just doesn't make any sense. Now, if you want to go put the Ten Commandments in front of a Christian school, go right ahead. No one's going to say anything. And it makes more sense to do so. Or any other kind of religious whatever in front of any other kind of religious school or building. Go ahead, do so. Because it makes more sense. But a public school is not a religious place. It's not a religious building. So it just doesn't make sense to put anything regarding religion in front of it. So yeah. And I guess to summarize, I think I've said this before in a previous video, but to summarize it all, religion is a choice, and it should remain a choice. We all should have the choice to believe in something or not to believe in something. We all should have that choice. Religion should never be forced upon anyone unwillingly. It doesn't matter. Religion should always be a choice. Yeah. And that's about it.